Page 395. Ibit, ice, ice cream, icon, iconic, icy, ID, idea. Page 396. Ideal, idealism, idealism, idealist, idealistic, idealistic, idealize, idealize, ideally, identical, identically, identifiable, identification, identify, identity, ideological, ideological, ideologically, ideology, idiosyncratic, idiosyncratic. Page 397. Idiot, idle, idly, i.e., if, ignorance, ignorance, ignorant, ignore, ill, illegal, illegally, illegally, illegitimate, illegitimate. Page 398. Illicit, illiterate, illness, illogical, illuminate, illuminating, illumination, illusion, illustrate, illustration, image, image, imagery, imaginable, imaginary, imagination. Page 399. Imaginative, imaginatively, imagine, imbalance, imitate, imitation, immaculate, immaculately, immature, immaturity, immediate, immediately, immense, immensely, immigrant, immigrate, immigration, imminent, immoral. Page 400. Immune, immunity, immune system, immunize, immunization, impact, noun, impact, verb, impair, impaired, impaired, impart, impartial, impartiality, impartiality, impartially, impartially, impasse, impatient, impatiently, impatience, imperfect, imperfection, imperfection, imperial, imperial, impersonal, Page 401. Impersonate, impersonation, impetus, implement, verb, implement, noun, implementation, implicate, implication, implicit, implicitly, imply, impolite, import, verb, import, noun, importation, importance. Page 402. Important, importantly, impose, imposition, imposing, impossible, impossibly, impossibility, impractical, imprecise, impress, impressed, impression, impressive, impressively, imprison. Page 403. Imprisonment, improbable, improbability, improbably, improper, improperly, improve, improvement, improvise, impudent, impulse, impulsive, impulsively, impure, impurity, in. Page 404. Inability, inaccuracy, inaccurate, inaccurately, inaction, inactive, inactivity, inadequacy, inadequate, inadequately, inappropriate, inappropriately, inbox, incapable. Page 405. Incentive, inch, incidents, incident, incidental, incidentally, insight, inclination, incline, verb, incline, noun, inclined, include, included, including, inclusion, inclusive, incoherent, incoherence, incoherently, income. Page 406. Income tax, incoming, incompatible, incompatibility, incompetence, incompetent, incomplete, inconceivable, inconclusive, incongruous, incongruously, inconsistency, inconsistent, inconvenience. Page 407. Inconvenient. Incorporate. Incorporated. Incorrect. Incorrectly. Increase, verb. Increase, noun. Increasingly. Incredible. Incredibly. Incumbent. Incur. Incurable. Incurably. Indebted. Indecency. Indecent. Indecently. Indecisive. Indeed. Page 408. Indefinite. Indefinitely. Independence. Independent. Independently. Index. Indicate. Indication. Indicator. Indices. Indictment. Indigenous. Indirect. Page 409. Indirectly. Indispensable. Individual. Individually. Individually. Individuality. Individuality. Indoor. Indoors. Induce. Induction. Indulge. Indulgence. Indulgent. Indulgently. Industrial. Industrial. Industrially. Industrially. Industrialize. Industrialize. Industrialization. Industrial relations. Industry. Industry. Inedible. Inedible. Ineffective. Inefficient. Inefficiency. Inefficiently. Inapt. Inequality. Inevitability. Inevitable. Inevitably. Page 410. Inexorable. Inexorably. Inexpensive. Inexperience. Inexperienced. Infancy. Infant. Infect. Infection. Infectious. Infer. Inference. Inferior. Inferiority. Infiltrate. Infiltration. Infinite. Infinitely. Infinity. Inflame. Inflate. Inflated. Page 411. Inflation. Inflexible. Inflexibility. Inflict. Influence. Influential. Influx. Inform. Informal. Informally. Informality. Informant. Information. Page 412. information technology, informative, informer, infrastructure, infrequent, infrequently, infuriate, ingenuity, ingredient, inhabit, inhabitant, inhalation, inhale, inherent, inherently, inherit, inheritance, inhibit, inhibited, inhibition, inhuman, inhumane, initial. Page 413. Initially, initially, initiate, initiation, initiative, initiative, inject, injection, injure, injure, inject, inject, injury, injury, injustice, injustice, ink, inland, adverb, inland, adjective, inmate, innate, innately, inner, inner city, innocence, innocence. Page 414. Innocent, innocently, innovate, innovation, innovative, input, inquire, inquiry, insane, insanely, insanity, insect, insecure, insecurity, insensitive, insensitivity, insert, verb. Page 415. Insert, noun, insertion, inside, insider, insight, insignificance, insignificant, insincere, insist, insistence, insistent, insistently, insoluble, insomnia, inspect, inspection. Page 416. Inspector, inspiration, inspirational, inspire, inspired, inspired, instability, install, installation, installment, instance, instant, instantly, instead, instigate, instigation. Page 417. Instinct, instinctive, instinctively, institute, institution, institutional, institutionally, institutionalize, instruct, instruction, instructor, instrument, instrument, instrumental, instrumental, insufficient, insufficiency, insufficiently, insult, verb, insult, noun. Page 418. Insulted, insurance, insure, insurer, intact, intake, integer, integral, integrate, integration, integrated, integrity, intellect, intellectual. Page 419. Intellectually, intelligence, intelligent, intelligently, intent, intense, intensely, intensity, intensify, intensification, intensive, intensively, intent, intently, intention, intentional, intentionally, intentionally, interact, interaction, interactive. Page 420. Interactivity, intercept, interception, interconnect, interconnection, intercontinental, interdependence, interdependent, interest, interested, interest-free, interesting, interesting. Page 421. Interestingly, interestingly. Interest rate, interface, interfere, interference, interim, interior, intermediary, intermediate, interminable, interminably, intermittent, intermittently, intern, verb, intern, noun, internal. Page 422. Internally, international, internationally, internet, internship, interpersonal, interpret, interpretation, interpreter, interrelate, interrogate, interrogation, interrupt, interruption, intersect, intersection, interval, intervene, intervention, interview. Page 423. Interviewee, intimacy, intimate, adjective, intimate, verb, intimately, intimidate, intimidation, intimidating, into, intolerant, intranet, intricate, intricately, intrigue, noun, intrigue, verb, intrigued, intriguing, intriguingly, intrinsic, intrinsically, introduce. Page 424. Introduction, introductory, intruder, intuition, intuitive, intuitively, invade, invalid, noun, invalid, adjective, invalidate, invaluable, invaluable, invariably, invariably, invasion, invent, invention, inventive, inventiveness, inventor, inventory, invest. Page 425. Investigate, investigation, investigative, investigator, investigator, investment, investor, invincible, invisible, invisibly, invisibility, invitation, invite, inviting, invitingly, invoice, invoke, involve. Page 426. Involved, involvement, inward, inwardly, IQ, iron, ironing, ironic, ironically, irony, irrational, irrationally, irrationally, irrationality, irregular, irregularly, irregularity. Page 427. Irrelevance, irrelevant, irreparable, irreparably, irresistible, irresistibly, irrespective, irresponsible, irresponsibly, irresponsibility, irrevocable, irrevocably, irritable, irritably, irritability, irritate, irritated, irritation, is, island, ire, isn't, isolate, isolated, isolation. Page 428. Issue. IT. It. Italic. Itch. Itching. Itchy. Page 429. Item. Itinerary. It's. Itself. Ivory. Page 430. J. Jack. Jacket. Jail. Jam. Jammed. Jamming. Jar. Jarring. Jaw. Jazz. Jealous. Jealously. Jealousy. Jeans. Jeer. Jeering. Jeopardize. Page 431. Jeopardy. Jerk. Jet. Jet engine. Jewel. Jewelry. Jewelry. Jungle. Job. Job description. Page 432. Jobless. Job share. Join. Joint. Jointly. Joke. Jolly. General. Journalism. Journalism. Journalist. Journalist. Journey. Page 433. Joy. Joyful. Joyfully. Joyfully. Judge. Judgment. Judgment. Judicial. Judicially. Judiciary. Juice. Juicy. Jump. Jumper. Junction. Jungle. Junior. Page 434. Junk. Junk food. Jurisdiction. Jurisdiction. Jewelry. Jewelry. Just. Justice. Justice. Page 435. Justifiable. Justifiably. Justification. Justified. Justified. Justify. Justly. Juvenile. Page 436. K. Keen. Keenly. Keenness. Keep. Page 437. keeper, kept, curb, key, keyboard, kick. Page 438. Kid, kidnap, kidnapper, kidnapping, kidney, kill, killer, killer, killing, killing, kilo, kilo, kilobyte, kilobyte, kilogram, 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 kilometer, kilometer, kind. Page 439. Kindergarten, kindergarten, kindly, kindness, kinetic, king, kingdom, kiss, kit, kitchen, kitchen, knack, knee, kneel, new, knife, knit. Page 440. Knives, knock, knock, knocking, knockout, not, no. Page 441. Know-how, knowingly, knowledge, knowledge, knowledgeable, knowledgeable, known,